Good day and welcome to the Mercedes W126 channel. On this video we'll be replacing the cable for the bonnet. As usual, I will give you the part number of the cable. I will give you the handle as well, because on mine it's missing, and the screws that goes with it. Okay. Bear in mind, I'm pretty sure there are two types of cables. Because there's a type of bonnet that open on each side, like this one, and I've got another W126 that open in front, like the W124. Therefore, I'm pretty certain that the number will change. Okay. So if you like my videos and you would like to help me, you can do so. On the description of the video, there's a link when you can support whatever you want. In my case, that money is used to buy new parts and then to make new video, which in turn save you a lot of money by doing the job yourself. So beforehand, thank you very much. We will open the bonnet. In my case, I will pull that cable because that's the only thing I've got left on my car to open the bonnet. While the bonnet is open, I will take the opportunity to lubricate everything, all the hinges, because that's something we quite never think about of doing. You will also need to remove that lower part. So mine was not fitted, so I've just placed it like that. But basically, there's a few screws that you have to remove at the top, which are hidden in the carpet. Okay, and that should be it. It should come off. Okay, so like that, we can have access to the panel. I've got the cable here ready to be fitted. So it will go along here and it will enter there. Now to fit it, as you need to go under this, we will have to remove the headlights. So I won't repeat how to remove it because I've made a video on this, so you would know. It's very easy. We remove this, a few screws, and it's off. Okay. At the same time, I will see how to dismantle the lock, because I've noticed the grease is a bit old and sometimes it gets a bit stuck. So I will try to remove all that grease and place fresh grease, so like that it'll close so much better. Everything is now removed, and as you can see here, we've got the system where the cable gets locked. This is why we have to remove the headlights. What I will do now, I will remove those three screws and remove the system itself, so like that we can clean it nicely. And it will be the same thing, exactly the same thing here. You can see we got the cable here that goes through. I now have the two locking system, and as you can see, they are very, very dirty. So I will clean them. You can use gas oil. I like to use gas oil because it not only clean nicely, but it lubricates. You can also use gasoline, but the gasoline will clean but will dry after. Okay. Anyway, we'll grease it after. We're gonna now fit the cable. For this, we're gonna remove those four clips. You can use a flat screwdriver. You push it in and you pull it up, or if you got pliers as well, that may just work just as good. Okay. Now we have the cable that goes between the radiator and the bodywork. Okay, it goes through here, and we've got 5 clips to remove. Now these are being removed by under. You will see we press slightly and they should come off, but be careful, these are plastic, and with the age they have, highly likely they will break, so that you know, you may have to buy new ones. I now have all those clips, but of course it didn't fail. All of them have broken. So I'm not too sure if I'm gonna reuse them or not. Why? Because the new cable come with a sleeve, okay, that I see that the previous one didn't have. It was just the cable like so. So obviously if I fit it again, it won't fit. So I will see. I will put it in place and see if really I need it or not. It's now clean. He's got his color back. That's great. So now what we'll do, we'll place some grease. We move the parts nicely, just to make sure the grease goes everywhere, and we fit it back. I've connected the cable onto the opening system, and when I pull the cable, I can hear it works perfectly well. I've looked as well at the cable at the back, and I can see with the new system that we won't need those clips that have broken. Okay, so that's just fine. So let's not forget to place those 4 clips here, and then we'll place that cable on the inside of the car. At the same time, I've taken the time to remove that old cable that, thank God, I won't need anymore. We'll place the cable here, so if you can place it inside those cable holder, better, okay? And if you follow this, you will see that at the bottom, we've got that exact same part. I will pull it, and I will get access. I will be able to put through my cable. Obviously, you should have this connected onto the lever. So obviously, you will have to disconnect it. To fit the cable here, we're simply gonna push it very slightly. You see here, and it be fitted. That's it, done. And now I have my cable here. That's great. This is what I've got left of the handle. So I'm just gonna remove the 2 screws. Then I'm gonna fit the new handle. Okay. So the cable goes through here, and then it gets fitted here. Okay. So once it's fitted, then we place it on the wall. Everything is fitted. We are nearly done. But now, obviously, we want to make sure this open before to close the bonnet. Okay. So inside the mechanism, you press it down to lock it. We do something on the other side as well. Okay. Now they're locked. So if the bonnet were to be closed, that won't open. So we'll open inside, and this should free itself. Let's see what happened. Perfect. Okay. So now we're ready to mount the headlights and everything. Everything now has been fitted. Perfect. If your cable is not at the correct length, remember that you can adjust it here. Okay. So basically that's it. Once the job is done, we just need to close the bonnet, and that's it. I hope that you have liked the video. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel to follow more and more videos. Okay, take care of yourself. Ciao.